Hi, I'm Jason Sterling, and I am a member of the EA Creator Network. As such, the Lovestruck pack was provided free of charge from the network, as were other packs that you'll see here in this live stream. Now that that's out of the way, let's take a look here and see if I actually am live. I should be. We're going to get rolling. We are working on, I'm kind of excited. We're working on the second penthouse here in downtown. How would you pronounce it? Enamoradad, right? We are working on that. Actually, I don't show that we're live. Let me see. I hope we are. Let's see here. I don't want to start all over again. Yeah, we are. Here we go. Okay, so as I said, the second penthouse here in downtown. Where's my chat box? I'm going to try to make sure I can see. In case someone does want to chat, you don't have to, of course. It's fine to just watch. Obviously, if you're watching this on archive, then you definitely won't be chatting. Okay, now here we go. So I had this penthouse, right? I had this penthouse. I kind of had done this rounded version of it. I was going to do sort of a mid-century modern sort of penthouse. And then we got the pack, right? And it really didn't fit this base, the tower here that the penthouse sits on at all, right? Because this is the backside of that build. And it just looked not only really out of place, but just kind of weirdly plopped on top of the building and kind of almost dominated the bottom part of the building, the way it looked. So I thought, okay, how can we adapt this to maybe fit? And it kind of started to occur to me, what if I just continued the height of the building, at least as best we can in game? Obviously, we don't have these sort of windows, and we don't have black windows, even if we had this exact style, and so on and so forth, right? But maybe I could make sort of a box, sort of a glass box that would look like the bottom part of the building continuing up. And then within that box, I would stick the building I made. And then as I built it, I kind of thought, well, you know, what if I just left, or as I thought about it, that what if I just left the backside of it kind of sticking out and do sort of a postmodern take on building where we're going to have the old blending with new. And in fact, in this case, I wanted to kind of give almost the idea that this new building is growing up around the old building, the old style, the old structure, and kind of maybe swallowing it, right? Kind of gobbling it up. And that would be kind of where we'd be going from. And that's basically what I did. So I did build the glass box around it. We might tinker with it a little bit, but in general, I think it kind of gets the idea across. There are several things I want to change about the interior structure. I want to maybe open it up a little bit more to this part. I have radically changed the bottom floor, which was a pool. We're going to put the pool back into place, but we're going to do it in a different fashion. Slightly different fashion, not entirely different. There were a lot of reasons in previous videos where I did the pool the way it was. You can see here these windows are kind of floating. Before the latest update, you could not put rounded rooms and platforms on the first floor of a penthouse. Now, following the update with the rounded pools, we could. All of a sudden, that seems to be fixed, right? I don't think it was ever really broken. It just wasn't an option that had been added in yet. And now it is. So we're definitely, you know, I definitely changed it a little bit to reflect that. Once again, I mean, this build has gone through a lot of changes. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to take out like this wall here. We're going to just take it out because the pool's going to go ahead and cut back through this space. You can see here that angles where the pool used to be. very long, narrow sort of, I guess, lap style pool. We don't have a lot of room in here for a pool, of course. This is only a 20 by 20 lot. But now that we have a different sort of vibe going, I'm thinking about taking the rounded pool, right? We have this one here. Maybe putting it against the windows. We could even do this really large one. That might be... Oh, it doesn't want to place there, though. Can't place pool under a rounded corner. Oh, no. Okay. So I can't place the pool under a rounded corner. So that we can't do that. Maybe we can do this size. I wonder... No, we can't do that either. How about this size? No. I guess right about there I could. So I could do right here. I could do a rounded kind of pool there, and maybe... Can I stretch it out at that point? No, I can't. We could, though, maybe do this. No. Or not. Maybe not. Let me roll that back here. So I don't even know if I want to do a rounded pool in that case. I mean, I guess I could. I guess I still could. Gives us an awful lot of seating area back here, which was not my intention upon building that area. Let me take a look at this and kind of decide. I thought it would be fun to incorporate that rounded pool into it. If I move it here, I can't put another one next to it, right? Well, I kind of can. Can I do that? So I could do that, kind of like a heart-shaped design, I guess. Let me move this out of my way. I've got a lot of changes to make here. So we could do this here. We go down. Is that going to look too suggestive? I'm actually not trying to make this look suggestive. If anybody's wondering, I am not. And then maybe out to here and here and here. And then bring it back up. Actually, to there. And then up to here maybe. And there and there. And it didn't work. Okay, let me try something. Maybe because this wall is in the way. I thought it would just automatically remove the wall, but maybe not. Let's try this again. I feel like my building in The Sims is me just trying one thing after another and it doesn't work. And so I just try something else. Will this work? This might work. That worked. Okay, so now we've got kind of this. It does look a little suggestive. I don't know what I can really do. Maybe I can, let's move this out of the way. Let's move it over here. And then maybe if I put one here, it'll look less so. And then maybe do this. Can I put it here? No. Can I drag this like that? Yeah, I could do that. It might still look kind of suggestive, though. I mean, everything's going to, right? I don't know. We're all in that frame of mind right now because of the new pack. Maybe everything's just going to look suggestive. I don't know. Let's take this out like so. And maybe just do... See, I really want just a single spot. I just want a single, but it won't let me do it. Maybe I move this one more spot down here. Okay, that's a little bit closer to what I want, a little bit. So maybe like that, and then we'll just go ahead and drag this down like this, like so. So that's not too bad. That is a little bit closer to what I was headed for. We could maybe try to do a barbell shape out of this. My first thought with designing this was we'd have something of a negative edge pool here. Of course, we're not going to have that with this building because we have such a thick edge. So that's really not going to work anyway. So we could do a barbell type of shape pool. Well, actually, let's do it this way. Let's roll it back like this, and then we'll grab this shape here. And we'll bring it down here. You know, I wonder, could we do a clover leaf? Is that possible? I don't think it is, actually, but... Let's see here. I do want to kind of maintain our lap pool area, you know, a long sort of... There we go. So we'll have this kind of... leave a wall there. Now that's interesting that I left that wall. How about if we do it like this? There we go. Okay, so we have kind of a barbell-shaped pool now. Not too bad. And what else to do with that? That might be just kind of where we're going to be. I don't think I can... What? Lets me extend it that way. Can we go this way too? No. For some reason, we just can't go that way. We could go... maybe out like this. I just want to do kind of an interesting shape, you know. I just want something that's going to look kind of different. So we could do something kind of maybe like that. I don't know. I'm going to leave it like that for now. I think the bad thing is it's really hard to work with pools because I can't go down into the basement and alter the pool. So when it comes time to kind of change it around, it could be a little tricky. I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to leave like a barbell shape. And then up here, now this is where I really want to make a big change. We have this sort of curved wall coming out from the original structure. I want to keep the idea of that, the original sort of curved wall. But I want it to be more open now since we have this large glass wall. So I'm going to take that out, right? And then we're going to just barely put a fence line there. I can't use a pony wall with curved platforms and stuff. What a curved platforms and curved rooms. But I can use fencing to kind of create a rail. So I think I'm going to do something like maybe that, just to create a simple cap on it. I don't want a huge railing there. Now I know for safety, in reality, we might have a railing there of some sort, but we don't have just a true plain glass, like a solid curved glass piece, right? Everything has like bars in it, you know, for fencing. So I don't want that. I don't want a lot of visual stuff in the way of this look. We got this here. I could try this one. So it's a little bit higher. That gives at least a little bit more of an impression of safety, right? Like you do care that your guests don't fall off the edge of that into the pool during dinner. So let's go with that one. Let's leave that one. And then we're going to go up and take out sort of the rest of this area. Make it all open to the new larger square glass in area. So take this out too. Like that. So then we're going to have kind of a big open atrium feel here above the dining room. And it still gives us that rounded appearance, but then it looks out into a sort of squared off, the new squared off area. Now, I don't know, what else was I going to change like that before we kind of get into decorating here? I think I'm going to leave this open the way it is. You know, originally it was open. And I do think I might just maintain that. I don't have to any longer. Well, I know one thing I was going to do is maybe fence this in. Now, here's the problem. I'd love to use this fencing. See how this fencing is glass, right? With no railing or no post in the railing. That's what I really would love to have, but we don't have that in game. And I didn't even see it in debug, right? In the debug menu for this. So it probably only exists on this building shell. So I am left with a little bit of a quandary. I do want to kind of fence this area in like an outdoor terrace. We don't have a lot of true outdoor space with this build since we have walled in this part to make it feel more a part of the building. So I have no idea what kind of fence to use. I really don't. We've got a lot of possibilities. Like this is probably as close as we're going to get. It does still have those sort of little slats in it, which this does not. And it's not quite high enough to be this type of fence either. But it's close. It is close. And then we've got this. But again, you can see all of the sort of slats in it, you know, like the post. And what else could we possibly use? This is a big favorite of mine. I love this. Now, oh, you know, that's not too bad. Again, the only problem is it's going to glow, which is not really a problem. I kind of like the glow. But it's not as high as this again, and it just doesn't exactly look like it. But I think that this is the closest we have. Because that's going to have post in it. So for now, I guess I'm just going to go with that. It's just what we're going to stick with. Kind of frame that area in. My thought is to do AstroTurf on it. This whole bottom level, I kind of wanted to do AstroTurf. Again, to kind of carry through the mid-century modern feel, which was originally this build. You know, back in the 50s and 60s and 70s. You would kind of have, you know, artificial grass everywhere. So I think we're going to go ahead and put that back. I don't know how I feel about it on the outside. And I might end up changing it there. But I do like it here. I like this feeling that we're on the rooftop and we got this kind of fake grass. We're going to go ahead and change some of it, though, around. We're going to put flagstones here in kind of the outdoor kitchen area. Like that. I don't know if I want to keep these windows here or not. My thought is no. Originally, there was a curved section here, and above it, there is still a curved section. So I'm not real sure what I'm going to do with that. My thought is here in the kitchen to go ahead and take out this wall, much like we did in the dining room, and we'll just go ahead and put this low privacy wall, which is going to look a little wonky there. It looks a little strange. It's got some angles instead of a curve on it, but I think it'll be okay. And then that leaves this part down here, which I don't know. My thought is just to go ahead and take them out. I don't want to lose too much of that curved idea. But I don't know, you know, having them there doesn't make much sense. And because there's no wall attached to them, you get that graphical kind of glitch where they look, you know, black. And they're not black, they're white. So we'll take those out. We're going to create some sort of platform area for these chairs. Now, what I originally had was this here, and the pool followed that angled piece, so like it would go right here. I guess we could still put it right there. It does still kind of fit right there. And then maybe, I can't pull it out over the pool, of course, but maybe let's move that. Let's move a bunch of this stuff out of the way from the original build. Let's see here. So we got this, we'll put this here. Kind of, well, we can't do that. Invalid round foundation, so we won't. Can we do this? Yeah, we can bring this out. I don't really want to, maybe we won't take it all the way to the wall. Let's just take it like this, and we have like a little walk around. Put some more AstroTurf there. And then we'll go ahead and fill in with this outdoor kitchen. Let's kind of maybe extend it around the outside and maybe around the pool area as well. This part I'm not super sure about, but I think I want to do it, right? I just think I do, so let's keep rolling here. The great thing about The Sims and building in The Sims, it's pretty easy to change. You know, it's pretty easy to change things around. We'll grab this, well, let's see here. Maybe we won't grab it. We'll go on in here and we'll grab it in this fashion. I think it's green that I used. This maybe. Nope, it wasn't that. Okay, was it blue then? Nope, wasn't that. What color is it? It's got to be green, right? Because it's green on top. What else could I have used? This? Is it that? Nope. That. Okay, it's that. There we go. So we'll put that there. And maybe we could just put the loungers out here. In fact, that's a good idea. Instead of up there on the AstroTurf, we'll put the loungers here by the window. Because, you know, you want to hang out in the sun while you're laying out by the pool. Have a little wonkiness there, trying to get that with the rounded foundation grid. See, I can always eyeball it. Just kind of put it here. Maybe here. And I guess right about there. Now, I don't, needless to say, as I'm sure you can guess, I really don't like this. I don't know how I'm going to get rid of that, because I think if I change that to grass, yeah, see, it's going to change that whole section to grass. Oh, boy. So maybe I'm just going to leave it. Leave it alone. Let's just leave it alone for now. And let's see here. I put a bar in here, obviously. This is a bar. Oh, wow. That really, okay. I was going to say that really opened us up to the outside, but that's because it did open us up to the outside. Let's put the wall back into place. There we go. Do. Okay, so that's a little bit of a start. Let's see here. Where else can we go with this? I'm thinking a picnic table here, perhaps. Do that there. You know, maybe I could go ahead. Let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and draw that wall back in, of course, but go like that. I think I'm going to like this better, have maybe a larger sort of AstroTurf area. Like out here, let's move it there. Kind of bring it around the kitchen. Take this wall out. Let's see. Okay, let's do it like that, and then we'll come over here and the thought is to do, you know, grass, right? We'll put grass on all this area. And then maybe do flagstone. Here. Now, originally these walls, of course, tied into the, you know, the original build. I hate to take them out. I kind of like that idea still that they are a part of the original build. So I don't know. I don't know that I'm really don't want to take them out. Let's move. Let's move the door up. Move the bathroom. That's a bathroom. And I'm going to bring this particular piece over. Am I? I don't know. My thought is to put this flagstone over here as well. to keep a certain symmetry going, you know, with this build. So we would fill in like here and here and here. Maybe go ahead and do around here too. Except I think we will go ahead and do another raised area of, again, our pretend AstroTurf. It's not really pretend AstroTurf. It is, you know, in flooring. So flooring that looks like grass, that seems like that would be kind of the AstroTurfy type of stuff, right? So I'm gonna bring this out here. Fix our wall real quick here. Okay, let's see. We have a kind of a beginning here of something. I think this is getting there. We've got nice little kind of, you know, raised AstroTurf areas to hang out on. I am a little bit torn whether or not I should leave this as a raised area or if I should lower it down if it's going to be a space for a bar. Because so far all the raised areas do have this sort of AstroTurf on it. Now I guess I could do AstroTurf and still put the bar on there. And then use these sort of stones as kind of a, you know, an impression that we've, you know, thrown a few stones out here. I don't know, maybe. And I think I'm going to use this single tile bar that we have for that as well. You know, we got a new bar, both base game and in the pack, single tile bar. I'm going to change the flooring in this bathroom to these little pavers here. Kind of flagstone. Whenever I think of the 50s and 60s and stuff like that, I always kind of think of flagstone patios like this, flagstone porches. Maybe like the 40s as well. Okay, grab a drink of water there. All right. This is so tight right here, you know, this corner. I wouldn't mind opening it up a little bit, but then I'm going to lose the bathroom. Unless maybe I move the bathroom over here. Which is definitely an option. Let me take a look here. And maybe the bathroom, maybe this area is just not as tight as I think it is. It's not much tighter than this, is it? It really isn't. Okay, so we'll put that there. And once again, we've opened up portal to the outside. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fill in this little angled piece or not. Maybe I hope I can. Yeah, I guess I could do this. We'll just do this here. There's, you know, a little bit of a workaround with this, and then we'll take this piece and we'll drop it down. Lower the platform. Take that out. Now we could, maybe I could put the bar over here. What did I do with the bar? Oh, yeah, I'm going to change it to a single tile bar. So maybe we could put the bar over here in this area by the pool. But I don't know, it feels like it would make more sense over here. Kind of closer to the kitchen area, but I don't know, maybe not. You know, this is kind of, I'm going to be a little bit torn here on this decision. I mean, I think that seems okay for the moment. I do think that it basically fulfills what we want. The only thing I'm not real sure about is the bar. Let's go ahead and grab a single tile bar before I leave this area and go up, you know, go upwards. I need this. I want this back. Let's put it back over here on its table. Because I really want to do a bar over here. And we could, because, you know, I could just drop it down. But then that's not going to give us a lot of room for our AstroTurf area over here. Let's find the single bar real quick with the new pack. Maybe that'll kind of stimulate or spur some ideas in my head. Okay, so the new bar is... There it is. Compact bar, perfect for this area. We just need something kind of small. This is a pretty cool looking little bar. I love how it's, you know, glass here at the bottom. Slide it back here. Or we could even bring it over this way. Slide it like that. I'm going to need a door here, though, from the entryway to our outdoors. I think I'm going to use a sliding glass door. Now we have this, which is new. What's this? Let me look at this. That's too big, unfortunately, but that's cool. I do like it. We've got something like this. Not too bad. And then we've got the, you know, shower door. So I could go with this, though, pretty easily. Kind of locked up there for a second. Let me save this real quick. I got to remember to keep saving stuff because I have had a lot of crashing in the game. Well, I mean, define a lot. I really don't, maybe a lot compared to none. So let's put it that way. Yes, a lot compared to none. I normally am used to the game not crashing, and we have been having some crashing issues. So do. So we could come in like so. We come in through here. And then kind of use these sort of paver things. I'm going to go ahead and take this, I guess, out for the moment. I had some sort of hanging garden type idea stuff going in here, and I do want to bring that back. I lost it when I erased the old pool. It all just disappeared with the pool itself. Even though I did have move objects on, so it should have remained in place, but oh well. I think I'm going to change the tone of that door. Let's go with that. Now, for now, I think I can kind of hold off on this. We're going to need to put a lot more kind of, landscaping and stuff out here. Build our sort of little indoor patio and pool area. Maybe I should do rocks, though, around this side. So it'll kind of look the same. And I guess I could go ahead and well, yeah, I could put some here. Also, the windows should be here. I must have lost the windows somehow. One of the changes I made must have cost us the window. Actually, this should be... Is that right? Yeah, that looks right. Go up here and see if these kind of fall into place. I think they do. This side needs to be adjusted a little bit. I feel like I might need to use this tile someplace else just to kind of have a third sort of area. But then I really don't know where. I could maybe do a half wall here and put it here. Let's try that. Let's put a pony wall there and then wrap the pony wall with it. See if that gives us enough sort of feel. Okay, so that's going to keep a little bit of that sort of mid-century vibe going, right? A little bit of the mid-century vibe still going, but then we're going to have this modern sort of shell wrap around that'll tie us into the building down below, give us an overall sort of mid-century, not mid-century, postmodern sort of look to it. Here on this level, let me take a look and see what we can do. We have I mean, really, if we're going to do, if we're going to do the wall all the way out to there, in this case, then we should do it all the way out to there on this case. Let's see here. So we could do that, and then, of course, I caused all the paint to disappear on that wall, so we'll need to repaint it, but I think it made all of the foundation cover disappear too. Now, I really don't want to fill these walls in, though. I mean, we've just kind of got balconies up here, and that's the way I intend to leave it. Let's use, though, this particular privacy wall stuff here. Oh, shoot. That didn't work. Can't do that. I don't know what caused that to change, but we can't do that. That opened us up to the outside somehow. Was it here that I did that caused it? Okay. Maybe I just accidentally hit something else. Now I'm being nervous. That doesn't want to place there. Yeah. Oh, okay. So that did it. That's what did it, was that right there. So, okay. Oh boy, I hit the wrong button. Let's see here. In fact, I don't know what button did I hit. I shouldn't even be able to exit like that because I have more than one elevator on the lot. I don't know what I hit there. That's also, I'm going to save again real quick. That's also kind of worrying me because I shouldn't have been able to exit the lot like that because I have 4 elevators on the lot. But we're going to go back into build mode. That's actually kind of cool. What I did was I hit the, excuse me. I think what I did was I hit maybe the F1 button instead of escape. What did I hit? That'd be something like that. And that let me out. So, okay, so I don't know really what I'm going to do here. I guess we don't have to have a balcony up there if we're going to have trouble putting a railing on it. Yeah, because it's just not going to take it. It's going to keep opening us up to the outside, and there's no reason why it should open us up to the outside. Let me take a look here. I'm going to try to see if maybe that removes the ceiling. That builds a ceiling, but it still shows the outside. Okay, so I don't know. It's obviously a glitch of some sort, so we're going to just roll it back here. Okay, so if I take this out, we also open up to the outside, don't we? I mean, I really don't want to have an open balcony here, but I could take the door out and just say, okay, it's not a balcony, it's just the roof for this particular build, part of the build. But what's down below there? It's kind of a patio area. Okay, so I mean, there's a bathroom here. I could, well, I could extend the bathroom out onto that space, and then I could go ahead and put the wall here, wall it in, which is a smaller balcony area, and use this as part of the bathroom for this group of bedrooms over here. Wonder if I do put a wall in, if that's going to cause the outside to open. No, so the wall didn't cause the outside to open. I wonder, okay, wait, let's try something else here. Let me take this off. I wonder if it was just using that auto tool where it auto placed it. And if I take this privacy wall and I draw it into place. Okay, so it was just the auto tool that kind of caused that. So try this here again. Let's try this again. I still have to try to fit it here on the curve, though. Okay, so it worked on the curve. Now I'm going to just draw it into place for the rest of this other little part. And then we'll go down here and draw it into place here. How about in the kitchen? Is there anything there to block? No, I can go ahead and draw it into place here. And then let's go back up. Okay, so that did work somehow. Take that off. Take that off. And we'll grab the door. So I don't know what the glitch was with just auto placing, you know, the fencing. It's a little weird. Take that out too. I think it erased it on the outside though. That's fine. I'm going to take, I don't care if it erases it on the outside. I'll deal with that later. You know, with trying to put railings back into place. I'm going to just take all of it off, I guess. Or not railings. I called those railings freezes. Okay, so for the moment, we're okay. We've got that line back out. I still kind of like the idea of maybe putting a wall in here to create a larger bathroom area, especially maybe here in the bedroom, master bedroom. Okay, that all looks pretty good. Now up here, we have 2 kids' bedrooms, a kid's bath, and a kids' kind of hangout area, and the second story of our library. And that's why I kind of, maybe I should wall this in. I'm real torn there. You know, you hate to block too much of the view, right? You're downtown, you got this fantastic view, and you don't want to waste it on walls. So I mean, even in the kitchen, I could take the wall down, or I could replace it with a pony wall or with windows, because I don't have to have this cabinetry here. And let's be realistic. I mean, in a real situation, again, where you have this sort of view, you're going to, why would you wall in the kitchen that way? When I first built it, it made sense where it was located. But here on the lot, it does not make sense. So I'm gonna just start with that idea. Let me see here. And in fact, we could just kind of leave the whole space open. It feels kind of tight there in the kitchen. I've got so much cabinetry. I kind of thought, you know, if you're paying all this money for a penthouse, and I thought it was only going to be a 20 by 15 lot, you're probably going to want all of the storage space you can possibly get in your kitchen. But now it's feeling kind of closed in. Maybe if I take this stuff out, it will feel better. Let's take all this out to begin with. Take that out, that out. Okay, so we take that stuff out. We could take this over here and we could move the sink over here. So you got kind of a view, right? While you're working on the dishes. Put the dishwasher there. Put the stove here. I mean, really, I want to put a pony wall here that's the same height as the cabinetry so it looks more normal. But we can't do a pony wall around the curve. I might do it anyway. Let's see what a pony wall is going to look like there. So it's going to give us that kind of look. I guess that's okay. Even though I don't love it, I do think I'm going to be able to say that it's okay. We'll do that. Kind of open ourselves up. Now that does feel a lot better. I mean, you have this fantastic view now off the kitchen. I'm tempted to do it. Well, I do want the kitchen a little bit isolated from the formal dining room. I'm tempted to take that wall down too. I don't think we will. I think we'll leave it as it is. Not too bad. Now, I can see taking some of this stuff down. So, what have I got here? What is that? Is that just a box? Do I have just a box? What kind of, okay. Is it a cabinet? I guess it is a kind of just a 2-door cabinet. So let's take that out. Put this here. And then I'm going to take this stuff out. Let's get rid of all of that. That's our fridge. We can't get rid of the fridge, unfortunately. We're going to keep the fridge. We'll move it down there, though, because I'm going to go ahead and take this wall out. And we'll move the fridge. I don't know where. It almost has to go there. Unless I get rid of these two structures, which I don't want to get rid of those two structures. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead. We'll we'll leave the fridge here. We will. We're going to wall it in with some pony walls to give it the, the appearance of being finished, kind of finished off as far as the construction goes. So let's see here. Go like this and this and this. Still not quite high enough. So that was what, number 8? Was that an 8? Yeah. So we'll go with a 9, like so. That's going to open up that space quite a bit more to our view. Okay, so, we're making a lot of changes to this kitchen, but I do think it's going to be okay. I think it's going to be better. It's funny how many times I've changed this particular penthouse from the start. I feel like it has just been a rolling change. We'll take these out of the way. Get rid of all that. So we've got the refrigerator here in the middle is a little quirky. It is. I suppose we could move it here and then move our office here, because that's why that chair was there. It was kind of a little office area for the kitchen. And I wanted to pass through directly into the kitchen. But if we move it here, yeah, I'm going to put that there. Let's move this over here. Let's go ahead and move kind of our wall around it to give it a little bit more of a finished feel. Actually, we can put the trash on this side. Let's put the trash over here. Kind of get it out of the way a little bit. Okay, so that, that's not too bad. Now, I don't know about the color of this wall for the kitchen. Kind of would like to maybe change that around. And I'm actually not too sure about this pony wall right here. Or right here now. Oh, man. Okay, so if I take this out and I take this out. Because looking at it, I don't like it sticking out there. Does that look too weird to have the fridge just sitting there? Maybe not. We do have a wall here that gives the impression, it's kind of framing or, at least framing the back of it. Put that there. Oh, shit. What happened? Okay, wait. So did I put paint there and it caused it to disappear? It did cause it to disappear. Okay, let's put it back. Oh, boy. I'm also thinking, are we looking at the outside daylight? That somehow, did this open up to the outdoors again? When I was playing around with this? No, it didn't. Okay. Whew. For a minute there, I'm thinking, if this opened up to the outdoors again, I'm going to start crying. I'm having so many. I don't know what I'm going to do about this. I mean, I want to change that from rock to this paint. But I don't want that stuff to disappear. So what am I going to do with that? I don't know. I'm going to try this. What I'm going to try to do is isolate this particular group of shelving. Why did it move it in? It shouldn't do that. Let me put it back. Because I do have move objects on, right? Let's double check. I must have move objects on. Look, I can put a refrigerator in the middle of a cabinet. So I have to have move objects on. Okay, let's try it this way. This way. Okay, so that worked okay. Again, that's weird. Now I'm going to try, since this is kind of sealed off, I'm going to try doing it this way now. Okay, so it didn't disappear. So that's nice. That worked. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take off these walls. Oh, bless me. Okay. What am I going to? Okay, I can't do that either. If I delete the room, will it stay? No. Oh boy, oh boy. If I take that out, it's going to disappear too. And that causes it to disappear. Okay, so I'm just going to look at this for just a second and think, what can I do? If I put a section of wall here, a new section of wall. Okay, that did it. Oh my God. For real? I can't believe I just went through all that. Okay, but that did do it. That fixed that part so that we are going to be okay as far as that goes. Should we put maybe like a wooden topper on these? Yeah, let's put a wooden topper on it. And then on this wall here, gosh, I don't know. Maybe I could put like backsplash on there. We have the new backsplash to kind of maybe dress it up. We could just put wood or something on it. Do I have wood or anything else in this apartment? I have this kind of wood. Let's try that maybe as sort of an accent here. That's not too bad. I wonder if maybe a slightly different tone. And we could maybe go ahead and do, you know, do this wall in that just to kind of tie it together. And then down here as well. To give us a little bit of definition for the kitchen in the form of wall texture, wall pattern, kind of like that. I do think that'll work okay. Okay, so the kitchen seems all right. I mean, it's really much more opened up now. Somehow, through a miracle, I did, you know, change rock to paint over there on that wall without half this stuff disappearing. There used to be a bunch of stuff in these shelves. I don't know where that stuff went. Some change, and maybe a bunch of it's in here. Is this part of it? I think this is part of it. I think that is for sure. I think I had him in there. Let me see here. We'll go ahead and put him back. And I think this for sure was also in here. Put it right there for now. Okay, so not too bad. That does open up that area a lot more. I do really like that a lot more. That's opened up. So it's coming along. Let's go up here to this next floor. Now, this is a little bit of a question for me. Now, I do want to open this space up, I think, as well, instead of having it closed off. Let me see here. Grab this clean slate tile. I'm so afraid to even touch a wall right now, as I'm afraid stuff is going to disappear. Like, am I going to see a bunch of stuff disappear if I change that color? No, that's fine. So that worked. Let's take that out. Let's go ahead and just open this up. And open that up. You know, right now I have a half bath here for guests to use. I could either relocate that here, or guests could just use the kids' bathroom, like right here. And then I could open this whole area up. And okay, yeah, let's do that. We'll put this here. We'll go ahead and we'll take this toilet out, and we'll take the sink out. We're going to erase the door here. And that. Oh, I hope things don't start disappearing on me in this. That's going to give us a lot more space. It's going to feel a lot larger. Now, down here on this level, we did do the wall all the way across. I suppose we could do the same thing here just to keep it consistent. But I don't know that we need to. I'm really going to have to decide on that. I mean, or think about that. We'll see. We'll put this over here for now, and this over here. Because I do think we can do a little half bath in here for guests to use instead of over here. And that's going to give us more common area here for the kids. Because right now their bedroom's kind of just a divided bedroom instead of having two separate bedrooms. It's kind of a divided bedroom because, running a wall into the middle of the window looks a little odd, and it does cause some graphical disturbance. So we're not going to do that, obviously. Okay, I'm just kind of really thinking about where else I can go with this particular build right now. Like, where else are we headed? Where can we really head with what we've got to work with? Put that there. And I think for the moment, I'm going to go ahead and call this stream on break. I'm going to go on break for a little while. When I come back, hopefully I'm going to go ahead and work on Derek's dates a little bit longer. So far, I only got one of his 7 dates done, and it turns out it was like a get to know you date, so it didn't count for the quest. We have to do romantic dates, but I don't think it's going to be very hard. It's just that dates take a long time, but I think I can probably race through it pretty quickly. as far as that goes. So if you're watching, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And if you're now or in the future, right? Obviously, if you're watching right now, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. In the future, if you're watching this on archive, also please hit like, subscribe, and notify. We're going to continue working on this as time goes on until we get it finished. And then we're going to work on Derek's 7 dates until we get it finished. See how that goes. See how this new romance system is working for us, right? So far, he's had really good dates. Everybody wants to move in like literally all the time, right? Well, his blind dates have not gone that well. His blind dates have not gone that well. And his very first date didn't go well. The very first date, somehow the guy, I don't know. You know, there was that glitch where they were acting mean. And I don't know. Somehow the date just went south, and the guy we were on the date with thought we were being too mean, and he got mad and left. So that's what happened there. But we'll see what happens next time, when it is next time. And until then, thanks for watching.